Has anybody seen the Omaze drawings? You know, those like raffles or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are crazy.
Are they a scam?
They got some of the sickest cars and shit on there.
They are not a scam.
They're so cool.
Yeah.
They have the coolest shit.
They have the cool shit. Has anybody entered one?
No, I should though.
I get cold feet.
I entered one
Type my
time.
name in and then I
I didn't hear anything. I just spent like $100, and that was the end of it. But I really wanted to win a bunch of things from them because they have the coolest things. They have like.
What was it? What'd you enter in?
That one I think was like a custom plaid Model X.
Oh, that's sweet.
But you know how like there's a like legit, right?
The sickest cars, yeah, souped up, wheels, everything.
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful. It's like one-of-one type shit. And they also started doing homes.
Yeah, I saw that. What? People, I saw one in like Austin, Texas, and it was like a super sweet decked out home. And then all in the comments, people are just pissed off. They're mad because they're like, well, you're giving away a free home, but we have to pay for all of this. You know, we have to pay for the taxes and the property tax.
Dude.
They're like, yeah. This would be a dream.
It's like, oh, yeah, you give me this Rolex, now I go buy an expensive case for it now.
He's like, this is bullshit.
Exactly what that is.
You can't even give away free shit, and then people are gonna be fucking pissed.
Well, that is a truth, but I think the perspective of this particular couple was just way more smart, and obviously, they were happy about.
Let me ask you guys this question: if you guys got gifted a sick ass pad, like imagine your dream pad,
Yeah.
and then you want this Omaze thing, but it's like I don't know, Tennessee or some other state, would you be like, fuck it, I'll figure out a way to make it work over there, or would you be like,
No way.
I'd sell it.
not politically, what's the word? Politely decline this offer.
Yeah, for money.
I think it would be fun to try for a little bit, just because it puts you in a new scenario and it's kind of interesting. Maybe I would do like 1 year, but during that year I would probably fix it up in order for it to be like rented later.
Right.
I'm sure there's a way you could figure that out, especially with a crazy pad like that.
Yeah,
Just,
because you
just keep it, rent it out, make money, and then have that money.
and you
buy
can learn
your
a
new
little more
house somewhere
about
else.
the community that it's in, so that you could price it accordingly.
Especially if you have a sweet home, like because you see some of these houses on Airbnb, they're like $700 a night, $1,000 a night for like a really sweet pad with all the amenities you could ask for. So you rent that out the proper way, you make some good money.
I think it'd be a cool life experience.
Why?
Yeah.
Are you gonna gift us a house?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, you let it on that way. Come on.
For your house.
I need a house, man. If I haven't closed escrow yet, motherfucker.
So it's good that you asked because this particular couple, they actually entered an Omaze competition. What? And they won. They won an incredible $3.3 million dream home. Oh, this mansion.
Shit. That's a lot.
Right?
That's a lot.
And then weeks later, they put it up for sale.
Are you allowed to do that?
Wow, you can do it that fast?
I thought you gotta hold on to it or some shit.
This Indian couple, Uttam Parmar, scooped a 4-bedroom Cornish house with panoramic estuary views.
What city? Tennessee?
No. This is a Cornish house in the UK actually. Omaze works.
Cornish house.
They entered a £1 million house draw as well as a mortgage-free house with all stamp duty and legal fees covered. They were also given £50,000 in cash to help settle in for winning this competition.
That's cool.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's I'm gonna enter in every single one.
Yeah.
That's sick.
But despite obviously being fucking thrilled that they won this jackpot just a couple months ago, in August actually, 8 weeks later they decided to sell and listed the home, which has Gordon Ramsay as a neighbor in this neighborhood.
Damn.
For
Probably smells good.
for 4.4 million pound or 4.4 million dollars, 4 million British pounds. That's what it is. So he is 50 years old. His wife is 53. They've returned to their regular 4-bedroom home in their own city, their regular town where they've normally lived. I say regular as if it's a bad thing, but basically not this fucking Gordon Ramsay neighborhood village.
Yeah.
And they said it's a fantastic house in a beautiful Cornish location, but the price of it comes with the price to keep it, and we can't afford to. So we're selling it and not keeping it as a holiday home. We considered moving there and staying there, but with all the costs, etc., it was a lot, so we decided to sell it.
Wow.
Dude, that is such a like an Indian sensibility of logic. I love it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's super rational.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in high school, one of my buddies, he has like this mansion in Fullerton, and this is like when when you slowly start hanging out with other people in other cities, then your bubble kind of gets bursted and you start to understand the world a little bit more. So we were at this fool's house, and the lot was probably like 30,000 square feet. And then we all like slept over. And I remember eating at his like breakfast nook or whatever. We're eating, and all of a sudden I see some fool like fucking descend from outside. I'm like, oh shit, there's someone outside, what the fuck? He goes, oh, that's just my windows cleaners. And I'm like, what the fuck? Cause I'm used to like maybe a gardener or something, but you got some dude like upside down with the squeegee, and I'm like, dude, we have lived completely different
100%.
lives. Yeah, it's crazy.
100%.
You just thought this fool was like SWAT coming in to fucking smash the window or some shit.
You're not used to seeing people upside down, you know, coming down the window, so it caught me off guard, like what the fuck's going on? And then he was like, oh, it's just, and it was just so nonchalant, like that's my window cleaners. I was like, I never knew no window cleaner my whole life.
A window cleaner.
Yeah.
What about you? How does it feel to be rich?
So I have a thing. When you were saying that, I went to my friend's house in San Diego somewhere, like North San Diego, and that was the first time ever that I went to a house that looks like it's like it was so fucking big. It's like they have like hallways and railings. I've never seen that before.
That was like his house in Vegas.
Yeah, he has that too. You got like a bridge.
No, but yeah, it was like I remember that's the biggest house I've ever went to. It was like it's like a store, like a really big Abercrombie store, but like
Nothing's out of place, right?
you need a map for sure. I'm not good
Wow.
with.
Like one of those you are here things. Where's the map?
At the mall.
Where am I? Oh, right here.
Yeah, that was I would never forget that. That's so crazy.
Damn.
That people's house.
What did that guy do?
But that would be really No, that was it was a girl, but it's like yeah, I don't know what he did. It was like high school times, but yeah, that was so big.
Damn.
Yeah. That was the end of the day.
Yeah, the way that you said that, it's a very probably like an Indian sentiment to be like that rational.
Sick.
I would have to admit that I don't know if I would immediately think that rationally.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I would either.
You did just now because they were asking you,
Oh,
but you were
I
immediately
think that's
like,
even more rational than me. That's immediately selling it. That's like really cool.
Because they almost see like all the costs right away.
Yeah.
Like, you know, for me, I wouldn't even know what the costs were until I see, okay, so this house needs a window cleaner. Oh, do you need like a fucking, I don't know, whatever, handmaiden or whatever the fuck those names are? I don't know. I don't know. You just have all these like
Chambermaid.
Chambermaid.
Yeah, you have all these titles that you're like, oh, like
A jester?
Yeah.
yeah, like these
They need a
houses.
secretary, you need a lot of
they need
stuff.
some houses need staff. You know.
That's true.
And you're like, whoa, that's crazy.
Well, because also the somebody did instant math and said it's worth a lot now because it's in this condition, but without the maintenance, when you do want to sell it, it's gonna cost a lot to bring it back up to value.
Smart.
So I'm like, that's fucking smart because
The
they
time
know,
is now.
Yeah, it's like if
Yeah.
you wait a year and you don't hire the staff like we were saying to upkeep it, then that your value's going down.
And it's cool that they don't have any like restrictions on that, at least that we know of so far, right, Anthony?
The idea that this has gone out and that he's actually able to list it like proves that he's got everything available to him, right? It's like
I always
pretty
thought
dope.
all those sweepstakes and stuff you gotta like hold on to, whether it's a car or boat or whatever.
I thought so too. I thought there was like a stipulation that you had to like.
no, I would assume that like when it's yours and you've paid your taxes and stuff on it, you're good.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I remember I won a MacBook doing a video contest.
Dude, congrats.
2000. Yeah, it was really really fun. I did a stupid dance video.
It wasn't stupid, dude.
It's probably still online. It's really.
It wasn't stupid, okay?
I won a MacBook, and then I was like, oh shit, like I fucking won something, and it was like, the value was like $1,000. So afterwards, I still got a thing that said I had to pay like $253 in taxes for the MacBook. I remember thinking to myself, I was like, but this is my first time winning something, so I was like, that's weird.
Yeah. This is bullshit.
You know what I mean? I was like, that doesn't make sense. I thought I won this, but
Free.
it's like, yeah, but you got to pay the tax on it. So I'm guessing if you win something like that, like a giant house, he's probably got to still pay something for it, whether it be the upkeep and or the taxes or something. Because it's like, it's like income, But that probably should also give him the right to sell it so he can pay for those things because he owns it. If he has to pay tax on it, he owns it, right?
Yeah, but what if what if he worked like at a grocery store and he couldn't afford to do all those things? Then he has to sell it.
Flip it right away,
No.
right?
That's true. Don't they usually, like, for some of these sweepstakes, they give you like a stack of cash to help you cover tax, like by
Yeah,
law?
this is what they gave him 50,000 pounds as well, but
Pretty sweet.
That's why when they do those things like win this custom Jeep and 60,000 in cold hard cash, it's like, oh, it's so that it's a lot more attractive to enter it because you're like,
ran someone
frame
over
it
in this
that way.
Jeep and then you pay for that.
Ignore the blood spray.
But even then, the cash is like doesn't even cover all the tax, and then you gotta pay for the cash too. You gotta get taxed on the cash.
well, the strange thing is, I always wonder if the valuation of the car is like kind of inflated because of all the custom work they've done versus like it's just a standard retail Jeep Renegade or something.
I think what Omaze does though is, or I don't know if Omaze for sure does, but I feel like a lot of sweepstakes do this. It's like, let's say you win the car, like, oh, you won this car, and the car's value is like $90,000. I think you can like opt to just take $40,000 cash, not take the car. Sometimes they give you like a way like cheaper cash option of a win, and they get to redo the raffle anyway.
So
That's
basically
cool.
read the
Yeah.
fine print.
Yeah. I mean, if you're happy with what you get, what's the crime?
Or sell it if you know that you can fucking sell it for a profit.
There was a cool dude that I met at car shows. He had this like really sweet like Lamborghini, and he was kind of like socially awkward and a little bit like weird. And we used to always ask him like, dude, what do you do? Like, how do you have such a nice car? And he would always go, I just bag groceries. And everyone would laugh and go, haha, it's fucking funny. Like, and then we would always go, no, really, like, what do you do? And he's like, I really just bag groceries. He just kept saying that. And so we were like, okay, he fucking owns a supermarket or some shit. Turns out, like, about a year after I'd known this guy, people were like, no, that's really his job. This dude won the lotto while he was working at a grocery store.
And kept working.
And he kept working.
Awesome.
What a
And he
G.
has a fucking Lamborghini, yeah.
That's fucking tight.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then we were like, that's why he's a little awkward because he has all this money, but he doesn't know how to really treat it. He's just trying to enjoy it the way that he thinks he's supposed to.
It also seems like he's not blowing it. He's still like working at a grocery store.
He still enjoys his role at the store.
Or he did, and that's why he's still working at the grocery store.
Can you imagine that rolling up to your freaking grocery store job in a Lambo?